Hi, I'm Estelle. Thank you so much for joining me on your mat today. Today's class is going to be a grounding class to help you relieve stress, tension, and get you feeling like you're on solid ground. We're going to start in a child's pose. So come onto your knees, spread them wide if that's comfortable. If you have any low back pain or it's sensitive, you can bring your knees together to help support your low back. Just stretch your arms out nice and long and bring your head to rest on the mat. Notice how your body is feeling today, where you're holding tension. Try to give yourself just this time on the mat to let all your other busy thoughts step out for a moment. Offer yourself just this short time to focus only on yourself, letting everything else wait patiently off the mat. Let's take a cleansing breath here together, expelling all of your air first, and then filling up slowly, inhaling into the low belly, into the mid belly, to your ribs, to the very top of your ribs, your collarbone, and then let everything go out your mouth. Let's take 5 breaths here. Just feeling the earth supporting your body, feeling the ground beneath your hands, your forehead, your feet. On every inhale, try to bring a little bit of softness into a part of your body that's feeling tension. And every exhale, try to let that tension go, flow out. Start to notice your inhales and exhales, equal the lengths of them. You can gently constrict the back of your throat to start Ujjayi breath, ocean breath. Take one more breath here together. And exhale. Walk your hands to the right. Take a breath here, feeling the stretch through your left side body. Inhale, come back to center. Walk your hands to the left. Take a breath here, feeling the stretch through your right side body. Inhale back to center. And slowly walk your hands back towards your hips. Come onto your seat in a comfortable position. And then exhale, just let your right ear slowly walk towards your right shoulder. If your neck is healthy, you can place your right hand on top. Just give a little bit of very gentle pressure. Inhale here. Exhale, let go and roll your head to center and all the way to the left side. Again, if your neck is healthy, you can gently set your hand on top of your neck for a little bit of gentle pressure. Inhale here. And exhale, roll to center. You can take your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands, bring your palms together. Press your fists towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, roll forward. Lift your hands up towards the sky, as high as is comfortable, keeping your palms pressing together, your shoulders on your back. Don't let them slide forward. Just as far as is comfortable for you. Rise up on an inhale. And just take a couple shoulder rolls here. Feeling all those little nooks and crannies, getting a little bit of space. Bring your right hand across, keeping your arms straight. Use your left hand on your elbow. Reach that right shoulder down and the right hand to the side. Get a little stretch there. If you'd like to, you can bend the arm, take eagle arms, and stretch the shoulder that way. And let it go. Other side, bringing the left arm across the body, holding onto that left elbow with the right hand, reaching the left shoulder down. Nice stretch in the back of the shoulder. Again, if you find it comfortable, you can take eagle arms and stretch that a little further. And let that go. We'll come to our hands and knees into a tabletop position. Notice what this feels like in your body today. Bring your left hand towards center, and on an inhale, reach your right arm up, opening the chest. And exhale, thread the needle with your right hand, bringing your right shoulder to the floor, maybe your right ear to the floor. If you want, you can walk that left arm out. Again, try to draw that right shoulder back to get a nice stretch. Walk the left hand back in. Unwind, reach that right arm up, and come back to tabletop. Bring the right arm to center. Open up to the left. Spinal twist here. Using your upper back to twist, not your hips. And then thread the needle on the other side, bringing your left shoulder down, maybe your left ear. Maybe stretch that right arm out if that feels good. And pull that left shoulder onto your back. Exhale here. Walk the right hand back. Inhale that left arm up, unwind. And come back into a tabletop. Press back on your toes, come into a squat. Slowly come into ragdoll, letting your chest rest on your thighs and your knees, and your head hang long. You can straighten one leg or the other here. You can bob. If it feels good, you can interlace your fingers behind your back, making sure the shoulder blades stay on the back, and let them fall forward as far as feels good to your shoulders today. And let them go. On your next inhale, slowly roll up, vertebra by vertebra, letting your head be the very last thing that comes up. Reach your hands up, tall mountain. Exhale to the right, a little side moon. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms. And inhale back to center. On your next exhale, flow down, flat back. Coming into standing forward fold, Uttanasana. Your legs can be bent or straight. Want them coming towards straight, but they don't need to be there yet. Inhale, flat back monkey pose. Hands on the shins, on the thighs, on the floor. Exhale it down, forward fold. And inhale, walk it out to downward facing dog. First downward facing dog of the day. You can wiggle around here, bend one leg, straighten the other. Whatever feels good. Take one more breath here. Exhale. On your next inhale, lift that right leg up. Bring it between the hands, coming into crescent lunge, high lunge. Hips facing forward, biceps by the ears. Inhale. Exhale, drop that knee towards the floor. Straighten the right leg and fold forward into half splits. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your spine long. Keep your right hip moving back, your left hip softening forward. And inhale, bend into that left leg, into the right leg. Straighten that back leg, rise up into crescent lunge. Straighten that front leg, step the back leg in just a little bit so you can bring the heel to the ground. Inhale and exhale, fold forward, coming into pyramid pose. You can use blocks or cookbooks, whatever you have available to you to support your hands here. You can have the hands on the hips, you can have them behind the back, in reverse prayer, anywhere they need to be just to have a nice long spine. Keep that right hip drawing backwards, that left hip softening forwards. Inhale. And an exhale, bend into that right leg, bring the weight into it. Lift your back leg towards parallel with the ground, hips level, airplane pose. You can stretch those hands out behind you. And an inhale, lift up, bringing that foot forward, bringing the knee forward. Lift the arms up to standing staff pose. You can stay here for a moment. You can stretch the leg out. If you have the leg stretched, bring it back in. Bring your hands down. Take a hold of the left knee with the right hand. And open the left arm to the side. Twisting from the spine. Using your core. Keeping your hips facing forward. You can look back. Inhale. Exhale. Return to standing staff. Inhale and then step that left foot back on an exhale. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin to the floor. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Pressing your hands into the floor, your heels reaching towards the ground. Feel like you're grounding into the earth and feel the earth pressing back on all four corners of your hands, your feet. You can feel like you're floating on the surface of the earth. With strong support coming up to meet you, supporting you. On your next inhale, lift your left leg. Bring it between your hands. Press in, inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Hips facing forward. Biceps by the ears. Inhale here. Exhale, lower that right knee to the ground. Straighten that left leg forward. Hinge at the hips. Come over into half splits. Again, if you'd like blocks here to support yourself, If you don't have blocks, dictionaries, cookbooks, those work well. Just keep your spine nice and long here. That left hip drawing back, the right hip softening forward. Inhale. Exhale, come a little bit deeper. And an inhale, bend into the left leg. Tuck those right toes. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Inhale, step that left leg in a little bit more. Heel on the ground, straighten that left leg. And exhale with a flat back, hinge forward at the hips. Same feeling we had in half splits, the left hip softening back, the right hip softening forwards. Long spine, you can use blocks. You could use a chair if you have one. Just keep your spine long and that left leg extended. Inhale here. Exhale, soften a little bit deeper. Inhale, bend that left leg. Stand onto that left leg. Make sure your hips are level. Right leg coming towards parallel with the floor. Arms reaching back, triceps squeezing. And then inhale. Bring that leg through and come into standing staff on the left leg. And just take a breath here. You can straighten the leg, you can keep it bent. If it's straight, bend it. Take a hold of the right knee with the left hand and open that right hand out to the side, twisting with the spine, looking back if that is accessible to you. Find a place that you can focus on to help with your balance, a drishti. And then inhale, come through, facing front again. Exhale, step back into crescent lunge. Inhale through plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back into downward dog. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale. On your exhale, bend the knees, coming into a seat. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. You can wiggle around, make sure your sit bones are nicely on the ground. If you have sensitive sit bones or this isn't a comfortable position, you can always take a pillow underneath your bottom or bend the mat up, roll it up so you get a little extra cushion. Inhale your arms up. Feel the crown of your head reaching towards the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, reaching the hands forward, spine nice and long. One line from the crown of your head through your tailbone. And your hands can be on your thighs, on your calves, on the ground. If you can reach your toes, make sure your toes are active, not just passive. This is an active stretch. Inhale here. Exhale, round everything forward. Drop your head. And inhale, slowly roll up. Keep your left leg where it is. Cross your right leg over. Put that foot on the ground. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, twist. Take the left hand to the right knee, right hand up beside you, just to help you keep that spine supported. Don't want to be leaning back. You want your shoulders right over your hips. Take a big belly breath here, letting your belly inflate like a balloon. And exhale slowly all the air out. Squeezing your stomach muscles, contracting and giving your organs a hug. Inhale back to center. Bend that left knee so it comes in. Take a hold of your right foot and slowly lean back, lifting the heel up off the ground. Inhale here and exhale slowly. Stretch that knee as far as it will go, a comfortable edge of your stretch. Keep the spine really long, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Heron pose. If you'd like to take revolved heron, keep a hold of the right leg with the right hand. Reach the left hand around to the outside of the right foot. And then reach the right hand around, twisting from the core, looking back. One long line from the crown of your head, rooting into the ground with your tailbone. Inhale back and set it down. Stretch that right leg out long, cross the left foot over. Inhale up and exhale, twist to the left. You can take the right hand to the left knee, left foot, hand out behind you just to keep those shoulders stacked right over the hips. Your right leg is active here, toes reaching towards the sky. Deep belly breath here. Exhale. Squeeze, let all that air out. Come to the bottom of your exhalation, contracting your muscles, giving your organs a nice squeeze. Inhale back through center. Bend that right leg. Take a hold of the left leg with your hand. Lift the heel up off the ground and straighten that leg as far as it goes. It doesn't need to reach any particular position as long as your spine is long. And then you just slowly work it towards straight, if that's accessible to you today on this side. If you'd like to take revolved heron, keep a hold of that foot with your left hand, take your right hand, reach around to the outside of your left foot, twist from your core, reach back with your left hand, keep your tailbone rooted into the ground, the crown of your head reaching towards the sky, right over your hips. Inhale. Exhale, come back down. And slowly lower down onto your back. And give your legs a squeeze here. Roll out your back a little bit. Bring your knees to 90 degrees, your hands out to the side. And slowly drop them down towards the right, looking towards the left. Take one deep belly breath here. Inflating and slowly squeezing all the air out to the very bottom of your exhale. Inhale back through center and bring your knees down to the left. Look to the right. Feel that twist continuing up your spine like a spiral staircase all the way through your neck. Inhaling, letting your belly expand like a balloon, taking up all the space, this twist. And exhale, letting it all go all the way to the very bottom, squeezing your organs a little bit. Inhale back through center. And then any other movement you'd like to take before we come to Shavasana. You can take happy baby, roll out your back a little bit. And then let the legs fall long and open. The hands come down, palms facing up along your side. We'll take a cleansing breath here together. Inhaling into the low belly, to the mid belly, through the chest, to the very top of the collarbones. And let it go through your mouth. You can let your breath return to the normal rhythm. Relax your jaw. Relax the space between your eyes. Just give yourself a minute or two here to release any other tension that you find floating on the surface of the earth, feeling it strong and supportive. And know that in this moment you are safe, you are loved, and the world is a richer place for your presence in it. Start to reawaken the fingers and the toes, rolling your ankles and your wrists. Inhaling into one long full body stretch if that feels good. Bending your knees, rolling to one side. Taking a moment here to acknowledge yourself. Thank yourself for making this time today to care for yourself, to bring yourself back to center. Thanking your body for all that it does for us. Appreciating it exactly as it is today for all the things it does for us. When you're ready, press up into a comfortable seat. We'll take one last breath together. You can bring your hands to heart center. You can bring them to your knees. If you'd like to sit on a pillow here, or a block or a book, let all of your breath go. Inhale into your low belly, mid belly. Let it expand like a balloon, lifting your chest, reaching the collarbones. One last sip of air here, and let it go through your mouth. Thank you so much for coming to the mat today. Thank you so much for joining me and Doug on the mat today. And as you go forward, I hope you can maintain a sense of inner peace when moments are hard. And always know that you can return to this space, to your breath. Let your muscles go, take some stretches, and find your center again. Thank you so much.